I see what old chaps and chappets, Game Chap and Barty here. Yes, indeed, fellows, and I dare say we are investigating now the most interesting hardcore Ender expansion by chylex over there.
We most certainly are. An expansion for the Ender hardcore, and my word, there's a load of things in it. All sorts of interesting places, even biomes and more. You must stay around and watch it all.
Well, by George, fellows, this modification, of course, go away, buddy, adds in a huge plethora of expansions to the current End in Minecraft. It adds more mods, locations, items, and more, I say.
It does. Now, for example, here's one of the things that you can craft behind the Uncle Bob-O-meter.
Oh, right, yes.
Or the Uncle Bob-O-meter.
Oh, right. What do we have here?
Now, as you can see, this is a craftable item. Now, this produces some form of table.
An essence table, I think, old boy.
Yes.
Now, of course, that item in the centre is in fact a nexus of some description, which of course you can make with a central ender eye and 2 diamonds to the left and right.
Most certainly.
1 diamond to the left and right, actually.
Yes, and then that configuration there will produce your table or your whatever it is. Your
right.
thing.
Now, buddy, we are going to, of course, go to the end. Now, videos, I must tell you what's in this modification. Keep up, old boy.
I'm here.
Of course, inside the end, there is now not just your ordinary end central island or dragon's lair, as it's known in this mod. What you actually have now is a huge array of islands and other biomes around the outside of the jolly central island. The train's not going on by around the outside of the central island, you'll see.
Round the outside? Ah, yes, indeed. And there are also other biomes and all sorts of things, so I'm told.
That's right, old boy. And indeed, Mr. Ender Dragon himself is very hard to beat now, you know.
He most certainly is. Yes, there's loads of things. Should we have a look at some of the items before we go?
I'm going to take a night vision potion with me, old boy. It's easier that way. What items do you have in mind, old chap?
Oh, I've got stacks of items.
Look, show me inside the end. Tally-ho!
We won't be able to see.
Don't worry, it's all right, I say. Where are you, buddy? There you are.
I'm coming now.
So what do you have there, old boy?
Ah, well, there's stuff in
We're
the box
safe here, don't worry.
Oh, well, there's all sorts of things here that you can do things with and all sorts of...
Like what else?
Like, for example...
Go.
Right, there is a decomposition...
Oh, hello.
I've just thrown it away. There's a decomposition table.
Really?
Oh, hang on. Yes, decomposition table. Look, for example, this thing here. Put it down on the floor there, see? It's craftable,
right.
of course.
And
now,
what does it do exactly?
Well, you have to put this dust in, this stardust, which you can find around the world, you see?
Can you?
Like, put some stardust in it.
Oh, very well. Okay, I'll put
you
stardust, right?
Other
Okay.
things in it. It does things.
So what exactly does that do then, old boy?
Well, for example, there's this thing here, which is called a special... You have a look. Orb.
It's called a corporeal mirage orb,
Yes.
right. It's working, old boy. Yes, I say.
Yes, that's right.
Look at that, it made an instability orb. And can you put it back? No, you can't. I wonder what the instability orb does.
Ah, something unstable, I should think.
Unstable, that's right.
Right.
Can I put a sword in there, I wonder? The Golden Sword of Justice. Oh, I can! Oh, my word, I want that back.
So, what does it do?
It makes, a stick and, of course, a golden ingot. There you go.
See.
So it can actually decompose things, too.
Exactly, it decomposes things.
Oh, hello, Mr. Dragon, how are you? But it doesn't work on pocket watches, sadly.
No, it doesn't. What about a decomposition? Let's try this.
What's
what about
that?
a table itself? Have a go. Put a table in a table.
The table in the table. Well, I suppose it does work. Yes, indeed.
Decomposes it back into the...
Materials, igneous rock and end powder. I see. Very interesting. So, fellows, without further ado, let's go above ground, as you can see, and poke our heads up the ramparts. Hello. Oh, hello, Mr. Dragon. How are you? Nice to meet you. Now, Mr. Dragon, fellows, he is much harder in this modification than he was before.
He most certainly is, or certainly tell me, yes.
And what's this over here? We have strange, purple liquid, old chap.
Purple liquid? What?
What is this, I say?
It's an ender dragon, I can see.
No, there's some purple... Oh, yes, indeed. Beyond the dragon's lair, there are a vast array of islands, fellows. Look at that, I say.
Yes, as you go out, you will find all sorts of different things. And as you say, strange substances, etc. I've just picked up some end powder.
So, of course, fellows, we are here actually in survival mode. No, creative mode. But
yes.
What happens in survival? Oh, is that the dragon, I say? Oh, here he comes. I better not change just now.
I think he spits fire on all sorts,
Does he really?
Oh, yes, it's a different story altogether.
Well, this, as you can see, this purple water here is in fact... it's poisonous, old chap. It's poison water, you know.
Oh, what's it called?
It's called, I don't know, perhaps water of some sort? No, it's not, I say.
No, it's some form of a horrible thing, I think.
Oh, I know. If you press P in this modification, videos, like so, you can open up the guidebook. Look at that, I say.
Ah, yes, the guidebook, yes.
Now,
indeed.
the water is called Ender Goo, and you can unlock pages of the guidebook either by finding it yourself in the world or by spending what's known as knowledge notes. Now, Ender Goo is thick goo found across the end dimension. It, in fact, heavily limits movement, and also creatures on the end are unaffected by it.
Ah, so
now, it fights water. It actually will fight water, that's right.
It fights water, try that.
Let's try the fighting water, shall we? Right, who place your bets, LY, water versus goo, and...
I don't know, let's have a look.
Let's see. Oh, yes, it fights it. Look at that, I say.
It fights it, sends it away. It repels
My word, you can't use a water bucket on that, fellows.
No, look, it repels the water and multiplies itself in place of the water.
That's right, it fights it and fights back, you'll say.
Right.
If you try to flood it, it only gets worse.
Right, so this is some sort of deadly sort of thing that's found here.
Oh, that's horrible, I say.
Yes, it's a multiplier, so you have to be very, very careful indeed.
That's right, Phil. Be careful of that, I say. I wonder what happens if we go to this island here and dump a bucket of water straight on top, I say.
Right, let's just go there and see.
Well, this might be ghastly, actually. But let's try, shall we?
Right, yes,
yes, we can! We can! Look at that, I say, but it's having none of it, old chap.
It's just enveloped and enclosed by the goo.
That's right. The goo is very nasty stuff, Phil. There you go. Look at this over here. It's a mess of it, I say.
Oh, most certainly. There's also ores here as well. Special
Ores?
You can get, yes.
Really?
Yes, end powder ore.
Well, there's something I've noticed, though, Phil. As you can see, I'm just going to put on my night vision.
Where are you? I've lost you, man.
Like so. Ah, there we go. There's a huge array of items here, old chap. Look at this.
Oh, yes, there's whole islands and also biomes. Entire biomes here.
Ah, I found some ore, too. Look at that, Phil.
Yes.
There's some end powder ore and also obsidian there.
Right, let's see what that end powder ore does, because all the chaps, I bet they thought, oh, what does that do? Let's find out.
Well, end powder ore is commonly found in the end. It spawns clusters and can be mined with any pickaxe to give 1 to 3 end powder and some experience, and also you will have the fortune loot. Now, end powder itself, let's see, is used to enhance certain items.
Most certainly, perhaps in one of the tables that we looked at earlier.
No. What you have to do, Phil, is get the end powder in your inventory, like so,
yes.
and then, of course, sneak and right-click, and you can open up an enhancement window. Let's try, what do we do, old boy?
I don't know. Put some of that in there, end powder.
No, you can't do
No,
that,
you probably need a table for it, I think.
I don't think so. No, I
maybe
don't.
not.
Let's see, it says here, you need to place a block or item into the top slot, opening all possible enhancements.
Aha, right.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I wonder what that means, old chap.
Well, I don't know. It does something, but never mind.
You can't use regular items in there, Phil. You'll have to use certain blocks, it seems. Like, for example, endstone. Let's try that, shall we?
Could do. Let's see if that works.
No, you can't.
Well, not to worry.
Well, it works on something, that's for sure,
It
old boy.
most certainly does.
Rather interesting substance. Now, of course, also, Phil, as you can see over here, we have these special structures which sometimes generate in the end. And guess what they are, old chap?
That's a bunny rabbit. I can see it from here.
It's not a bunny, you
Look like
silly
it is.
No. These are, of course, special dungeon sort of towers, you know.
Oh, bring me in. I've lost you. Where are they?
Don't worry, I'll TP you in now, as you can
Excellent.
see. There we go.
Right, okay.
So let's use some glowstone to light our way, shall we?
Yes, I can see clearly.
Can you?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. As you can see, Phil, they are made of obsidian stairs and special pillars. They're rather tastefully designed, I must say.
They are, yes, indeed.
And inside there's some kind of force field in the way, old chap.
A force field?
I wonder what that does.
Well, I can get to it.
Let's try survival mode, shall we?
Let's see what happens when you go through it.
It's all right, old mate. It's just a show, I say.
It's just like just an entranceway.
I suppose it's rather flashy.
So
and
we
of
have
course,
him here.
this must be where the Endermen scientists hold all their research.
Oh my goodness me, I'm glad they're out, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
What's up here? There's a flower up there.
There's potions of night vision where they've been brewing things here, and potions of weakness where they've been brewing away. Now, a flower, you'll say?
Some
Oh,
pink
look!
flower or purple flower?
There's an Enderman head up here, and guess what that is? That is, in fact, yes, a death flower.
Oh, dangerous. Oh my word, I think I found the occupants.
Have you
I'm
really?
not very happy you're there.
Come back down here, just a
They're
moment.
spawning everywhere. They're spawning up here.
Bertie, just a moment, please. We're trying to stay calm here, you know.
No, I can't anymore.
The death flower is found on top of endstone blobs. Now, this flower is quite interesting because in the overworld, it'll actually decay away slowly but surely, and if it fully decays in the overworld, it'll summon a horde of angry Endermen, you know.
I don't think there's any problem summoning them. Come up here and have a look.
Oh, hello,
They are
fellows.
flat mad.
Nice to meet you, I say.
Yes, no, they're not happy at all.
I'm sure they don't mind if you drop in, old boy. It's quite all right.
They're
There's
very angry.
golden nuggets and mushrooms and other goods in here. There's blood on the floor, old chap.
Well, have you seen them? Look, their mouths are open and they're screaming.
They're killing things here. Run away, old boy. Come on, I say.
Oh, so they kill things up here. They're nasty.
They must be, old chap. Nasty scientists, you know.
Yeah.
There's an entire room filled with their tall, lanky kind here, and I wonder what's up here. Let's have a look, shall we, at the top. Oh, there's a chest of goodies here. I thought as much. It contains all sorts of wares, I say.
I see. Things that you... Well, yes, now, if you're in survival, which you know that will be, this is going to be very, very tough to get in here and get rid of all these bad Endermen.
It will be, old boy, quite a challenge. Endermen, of course, being tough mobs in themselves. You can get to the top like so, and there's some kind of goodie up here. What's this, old chap?
Well, I don't know.
It says nothing at all. It's some... Oh, it's an ender eye! It's a bloody eye! It's an eye! It's on me, you know!
Those eye things.
What do you mean, what are those eye things? I don't know what they are!
I think they get you, actually.
I think they might do. It's trying to attack me with its eye itself. It's eyeing me up, you know!
Ah, it most certainly is. Look at that.
God,
Therefore-
it gives you blindness and all sorts. It's a boss mob of some sort, I say. Oh no, fetch a sick bucket quickly.
Exactly. So we have
Great
to be,
Scott.
or you have to be extremely careful when you arrive to these dungeon or end dungeons. Do you not?
That's right, of course. And I've just thrown a pearl into the void. Is that bad?
I don't know.
No, it's
Look,
all right, it's all
apparently
right.
There's also biomes here, entire biomes.
Really?
Yes, most certainly.
That's interesting. Now, of course, as you see there, the ender pearl I just picked up means you take no fall damage, and it also has no gravity, so it goes in a straight line. Look at that, Perils.
Aha, so it can be used to transport yourself around in this world.
That's right, of course, and there you are, back to the eye. Get away, your bunny eye, goodness me.
The eye.
That's interesting, I say. So what you have here is custom ender pearls inside those dungeons too. Now, buddy, do you have coordinates, please, for a biome, old chap?
I do, because everyone wants to know.
Oh, I've just remembered something. Pressing
Yes.
P jogged my memory, old chap. Do you know, Perils, we are using this right now in a special FTB series.
We most certainly are, yes indeed, and it's called,
Clouds of Darkness.
Clouds of Darkness, and guess what? Number 7, I believe, is up on the channel at the Chaps Play now, so if you haven't been there yet, pop over there, subscribe, watch, and do all the nice things, and hopefully you will really like it. So the link is just up there.
That's fun. Episode Chaps, the Chaps Play, rather. The Chaps Play, episode 7, was of course quite exciting. Get along and find out how he did, Perils, I
Yes,
did.
but now this biome.
Biomes, please. What are the coordinates, old chap?
Right, okay, I'll give you the coordinates. Now everyone listen so you'll know. Well,
Right.
Well, you won't know because we're in different worlds.
TV, game,
TV.
at A, there we are, yes.
10,000.
Oh,
10,000. 128. 10,000.
my word, that's a huge stride away, Perils. And that's, oh, I say,
There
and
we
what do we have here, old
We
boy?
are here in an
Is this a new biome?
Yes, it's entirely
My
new
word.
one, but it's in the end, you see, and it's called, let me just double check.
It still says the sky here, but this is, of course, an infested biome, I believe,
Infested
old
biome,
chap.
yes, it is, yes.
Now, what exactly makes it infested, old chap?
Well, it's infested with all these trees, I do.
It
Go
saith
look.
here, it saith the invested forest, right? It is
The
a
invested?
mostly infested forest, mostly flat biome with occasional hills. There are two variations, deep and ravaged. Both
Yes.
contain silverfish, bats, and occasionally endermen, and also spooky trees which can have faces on them, you know.
Spooky trees with faces? Well, my word, I've seen some Endermen here.
You'll have to face the facts here, old chap.
You do. Spooky trees with Endermen, I can see, yes, there's Endermen about, that's for sure.
Right,
There's
so-
also this sort of, it's infested endstone, is what it's made out of.
But I do wonder why it's called infested. Does it perhaps get infested over time?
Well, try the endstone. Infested endstone. There's also, these things are infested grass.
Well,
Doesn't
yes.
look too good, does it?
No, it doesn't sound very good.
What does it say?
Infestation remedy. What does that mean?
Because obviously, if you're in survival, obviously this stuff is not very good.
If you're in survival mode here, Fails, you can pick up infestation just by standing in the biome, I think.
Really? Well, let's see if your diamond armour protects you. Go on.
Well, do I have to, old boy? I
Oh,
don't
yes,
like the
I
idea
know.
of this much, I say.
Well, you might not. Maybe the armour will protect you.
I don't know. I can hear silverfish, old chap.
Yes, well, they're in here. The silverfish are around here somewhere. Oh, yes, look. The
Oh.
line down here, it looks like that underneath.
I see, so of course this actually isn't grass. It's more like an infestation of the end stone with
Yes,
this
it's end.
stuff, you
Oh,
know.
is there looks something down here as well?
Oh, there's a stronghold down there. I wonder what it is, old chap.
Is it? I don't know.
I've got to have a look, I say, in front of me, of course. Let's find out. Oh, it's like a portal room, Fails. Look
Oh,
at
what?
this, I say. This is like a stronghold.
It is. I found it purely by chance. Everyone think, oh, they knew it was there. We didn't. It
We
was pure
didn't.
chance.
This is like an overworld stronghold infested with silverfish and, of course, various goods like ravaged bricks, paper, etc., and so forth. And what's this thing? A termite?
It is some form of termite monster thing, but the thing is, I wonder where these portals go.
That's strange.
Or is that what is go things?
I suspect that's poisoned water, old chap. Ender goo, that's right, of
Can you
course.
jump in it and go somewhere?
Place your bucket on there like so, and that hates it, you know. It'll fight back, I say.
Ah, the goo. Yes, they're tending the goo.
They are, old boy. Look at this. It's going to fight you now.
It most certainly is. So there
That's
we are.
interesting, Fails. There you are. And, of course, that will give you a poisonous effect just by standing in it, as you can see there.
Yes, so these infested... Well, there's absolutely loads of things in this, isn't there? These infested sort of places, they can be found underneath the infested biome.
And in this one, the goo, as you can see, reaches the ceiling, old chap.
It most certainly does.
This is quite spooky, I must say, old boy.
Yes, it's a dangerous and nasty looking area.
What's the next biome, old boy? I've had enough of this horrible place, you know.
Right, well, the next biome. Okay, let's have a look. We've got here, there are also other biomes as we know, and, yes, there is an enchanted island, apparently at coordinates 10,091, no, minus 10,000.
Oh,
Minus
minus.
10,091.
Right, okay.
71.
Yes.
10,120.
How do you find all these, old chap?
Oh, I'm very clever. It took me ages. I do all these things, you see.
Oh my word, what do we have here? A new biome type again.
Yes, this is...
What's this one then?
Enchanted Island.
Enchanted, I
Yes,
see.
apparently, yes.
Enchanted endstone saith here, variation of endstone found in the Enchanted Island biome, which is a very flat biome with a small amount of caves, I say. And there are two variations, homeland and laboratory. Right, I see. Interesting. those things.
Most
so
certainly are.
I
And
wonder what
Hogwarts
could be
as well.
inside it. All versions have the hidden cellar or haunted underground dungeon.
Oh my word! So there is one underneath here as well. Then I just
There
had a little
must
dig,
be.
but I couldn't see it.
I wonder, perhaps you can fly to the side and have a look from underneath, old chap.
Oh, I don't know how many dig underneath. Oh, no! Be very careful. If you go down too low, you just fall out of the world.
I wonder where it could be, old chap. It's
Would
got
it?
to be here somewhere, I say.
Well, it'll be here somewhere, but who knows where?
Who knows where it could
Yes,
be?
and there's also other sort of blocks up in the air.
I think I found it, old chap.
Have you really?
I think so. I think this could be it. Let's have a look.
How do you know?
It's not it. Oh, blast. It's a false alarm.
Yes, of course it is. Yes.
Never mind. But anyway, you'll have to find and track down that particular, quotes, underground dungeon. If you see if you can find it, fellows, I wonder what it could be there.
I should imagine not very nice things, considering the other dungeons.
Judging by the name, I'd say no, Elby. Yes.
No, indeed.
Well, of course, there's also obsidian here, fellows. Now, sometimes in this modification, you can find special obsidian known as falling obsidian. You know what that does, old chap? Oh, I found something! I found purse grit here, old chap.
Have you?
There's something here.
Oh my
Look at what I found.
What have you got? This entire land of chests.
But I wonder if they're good chests or big chests or bad chests.
They look standard-side chests to me, but there's an awful lot of them.
Oh, well, is that good, old boy?
I don't know.
Why don't we have a look inside?
Let's have a look, yes.
That's empty, and that's empty, and that's empty, and that's
they're all
empty,
empty.
and that's empty, and that's empty. Oh, that's not empty. That's got end powder and mycelium inside it.
Aha! So it's a bit of a puzzle then.
I see.
You have to go through these and find which is what's what, as it were.
And I bet there's something nasty lurking here, old boy. Just wait and
there
jump out of
will
this,
be,
old chap.
there will be, I know
It
it.
feels like a sinister place, old chap. What's the next biome? Quickly, get us out of here.
Well, are you sure?
Well, I don't like this place much, do you?
Well, it's a little bit dangerous looking, I suppose.
I do think it's dangerous,
I
old
wonder
chap.
if this ectoplasm comes from here. Look what I've got here.
Ectoplasm? What's that?
Ectoplasm.
There's an Enderman there, I say.
Yes, look, I've got it in my hand. Look, ectoplasm. Have a look.
All
There we
right.
are.
What does it
This
do, I
is
wonder?
ectoplasm.
What does it do, old chap?
No idea. Have a look.
Ectoplasm.
Yes, some special form of things was find.
It's a strange ethereal substance dropped by banished forest ghosts.
Forest ghosts.
And ghost amulets, I say.
Aha!
Well, that's interesting. Shouldn't we be spawning really? This forest goes in there, shall I think, why?
Yes, I'm just thinking about the forest ghost. What on earth it might be?
Also, I understand there's also a certain variety of Endermen known as a mage of some sort, I say. Perhaps
is
they
there really?
spawn here. Oh, look, he's got a head on, old chap. Look at that, I say.
Ah, yes, and in the biome we were just in, this one I believe, these spawn. Look at this, chaps and chappets.
What?
It's
Bats?
a vampire. It's a vampire bat.
Vampire
It will
bats?
get you if you're in the
Survival mode?
I believe. Yes.
I see, and I understand their bite transfers health to the Ender Dragon. He sometimes spawns them to attack you, you'll see.
The crafty swine.
Bat, actually.
And also, did you know
What?
you can find around in different biomes these chaps?
What on earth is that? It's a horrible blazing thing,
It's
old
a
boy.
haunted miner.
What?
Yes, it is, and we'll find it in the next biome. We should do.
That doesn't look like a miner to me, old. He's spawning lava towers. Let's get out of here,
Oh,
old
it's
boy.
very dangerous. Yes.
Goodness me, what a beast, I say.
Yes, and talking of danger.
He's put you in the lava, actually.
What? That's right. Talking of danger, this brings us to the next biome, and we are going to look at now one which is called the Fire Island, minus 5,178, and
Yes.
then minus 5,100 will take us all there. We're all going.
We're all going on a summer holiday.
Ta-da!
Lovely. By minus 5,100.
Minus 5, yes, 2 minus 5. That's
I
right.
see, fellows. Here we are, and indeed, Bertie's information was once again true. We've arrived at the Fire Island, which contains it's a lily fire.
Yes,
What's
but
a lily fire?
A lily fire, something not very nice. Have a look.
He doesn't say here, but
Now
it's a
you can
shame.
also find that things we were looking at earlier. Oh my word, there's funny mobs here.
Oh, what's this thing? It's some
Look at
kind
this
of...
thing
It's,
here.
it's a cyclops of some sort. No, it's not. It's a monster, I say.
It's a fire golem, I think.
A fire
Some sort of
golem.
fire golem, and these things over here look with eyes.
What eyes? What eyes?
Single
Well,
eye, just going around with 2 little legs and a big eye.
a cyclops on legs.
Yes, what is it?
It is a... it doesn't say, old boy. Is
It's
it
one
a...
of those things.
let's try lens. Is it a scorching lens, old
A
chap?
scorching lens.
There you
You
go.
wouldn't get near there if I was you.
I wonder what they do about in survival mode, I say. Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah, Lendy. Oh, they attack you! My word, they're nasty fellows! Goodness
Oh,
me!
they're not.
There's fire everywhere, old chap.
Oh yes, they're very, very
Ceasefire,
nice. Indeed.
ceasefire!
Yes, indeed. Did you also know, as round, you can also find music discs about? Or get
Really?
music discs, yes. Should we try one out here in this deadly place?
They drop things. Interesting, old boy.
They
Very
do, yes.
interesting. What have you got there,
The
old chap?
drops are all usable. Well, I've got a music disc here. This one's called, no, I'm not sure what it's called. It's called,
Pop it in there, old chap.
The Crying Soul.
Really?
Let's have a listen.
It sounds scary, old boy. Get rid of it, it's horrible music. Goodness
Now,
me.
Tail, try this one.
What's that, old
It's
chap?
called, I'll put it and see.
Okay.
Spider.
It's like some sort of techno beat, I think, old chap.
Techno beat, yes.
Interesting. So you can also get custom music discs, as you can see
As you're
inside
in the world, yes.
these various places. I wonder if there's any secret to this particular fire biome, old chap. There
Well,
must be.
Well, certainly there's these bad chaps here. See how bad they are. Have you gone
Well, it
to,
says here, the Burning Mountains biome is, of course, a fire-oriented biome which has various blobs and bobs and things like that.
Yeah.
And also, mine variation spawns the haunted mines that you showed me earlier, old chap.
Oh yes, one variation, most certainly. What do these do, the golems? How bad are they? Going to... You've got diamond armor?
The fire golem, it says they're fiery creatures that have both a ranged and melee attack, and their fireballs called craters.
Right, let's give it a try.
I'm not very grateful for craters, you know. Where's he got, I say?
He's over here. He must be... Where are Yes.
I'll try survival then. Let's have a look.
Into survival.
He's after me, you know. Let's see. He's going for an attack of some sort, and indeed he's shooting fireballs. There we go, Vanille.
That's it. How tough is he? Have a go at him.
Let's have a go. Oh, he's going to knock me off. They boot you off the edge, old chap.
like dance balls.
Goodness me, that's horrible, I say.
Most certainly. Like
They're
darts.
worse than those zephyrs from the other old chap.
Yes, what do those lenses do?
The
Get
lenses-
your lens thing.
They scorch you with fireball attacks. I showed them earlier. Well, you must
Oh,
have seen,
yes.
I say.
We didn't see you get got. Oh, yes, you did. Yes, yes.
Yes, we did, I say. So there you are, Vanille. And what's this, you know? This is some kind of, it is cinder. Cinder.
Cinder? I wonder what
It's
that
just a
is.
standard rock, I think. Nothing too exciting there, old boy.
Really? Ah.
Right, so you can also make tools like a scorching pickaxe, etc. and so forth. And bear in mind, all the while whilst you're exploring these 3 biomes, fellows, you are actually in the end. So down there, a long way down, is of course death and destruction. Don't go down there, I say.
Most certainly. Now you can also find. Yes, indeed. You can also find within this yes, there are different charms and a charm pouch, and there's also one of these.
Charming.
Yes, an enhanced brewing stand. Now, why is it different?
I don't know. Let's have a look. A TP game chapter 30. Don't like
Yes,
it.
I'll just put it down right in the middle of this
What?
biome. Look at that.
Oh, that of course has a different variation. I wonder what it could do, old chap.
Probably, perhaps it uses dust. Let's try it out.
Well, let's take a look at the book here. It says it's infused with a dragon essence. Now, of course, it'll brew much faster than a regular stand, and also the potions can go over the limits of the brewing one, and you can even make a potion of instability,
Really? So you need what do you need? Dragon essence.
which causes a random effect. You've got to try that, old boy.
Well, I've got some dragon essence here.
Instability. There we are. Let's try it, shall we? Now, where are you, old boy? I'll try
Well, I've
this.
got some dragon essence.
It
Can't
is-
get it in there.
That was invisibility, that was fire resistance. Oh, they give you different positive effects. Oh no, both types of effects, I say.
Oh my word.
That's
so you
nasty,
power
isn't it, little
with,
boy?
I think you power it with glowstone, don't you? Or something like that.
Right, so that's quite an interesting idea, actually. The instability potion is actually a random effect. Right, yes, if you use that in battle, you're taking a chance, old boy.
You almost certainly are. Be very, very careful with that.
Yes, indeed, you could also use it on your foes, but of course you don't know it might help them or harm them. It's completely random.
Exactly, you don't know. Now, the thing is, there's also different sorts of mobs here. that You
Yes.
can find. For example, let's have a look at this one.
Yes.
This is, there you are.
What?
A big, nasty fire fiend thing.
Oh, saucy blade of the fire fiend.
He has got, this one has wings, as you can see.
He's shooting you, old chap.
He's a variation and he doesn't like you very much.
So these are, of course, boss mob variations, I suppose, that spawn from time to time, are they?
Most certainly they are, and I think, and here's an ender eye, whatever it is.
An ender eye?
Yes,
Oh,
and
that's
also-
that horrible eye thing from earlier,
It
old
is,
boy.
and a homeland enderman.
A
Just a
homeland?
standard homeland enderman, is it?
A standard one.
Yes, it looks like one, isn't it?
These things are causing havoc, old boy. What are you doing, I say?
Well, I'm showing you all the things. Oh, look, this one. I wonder what this one's like.
Bertie, can you leave it down, old boy? We've got to get going back now, I say. It's
No,
far
I
too
don't-
late now. We've
really?
got to get to safety. Come on, old chap, let's go.
Okay, right, okay, yes.
Mr. Mayor, I dare say we have been on quite an adventure, you know.
We most certainly have. So this has got loads and loads of things in it. But don't let me stop. I was just go back to show us all the bad things and things like that. Mr. Mayor, would you like to see?
No,
These are
but
things that you can
not
find.
here, old chap. It's
Yes,
dangerous, I say.
no, they probably only work in the end, of course. We're not even in the end. Don't worry, Mr. Mayor.
Oh,
No need to hide under the table.
all
There's
right,
one of these.
oh, yes.
That's an ender thing. There's an
En-
ender mage. There's
ender
a
mage?
handy enemy. See, I told you. Right?
No, not the angry one, please,
There's a
old chap.
fiend
You
there.
can stop now. Bertie,
fiend.
what are you doing?
mouse.
Stop spawning these things in, old chap.
Mouse and there's-
Bertie, for goodness sakes, it's all going wrong, Bertie. I said
It's
slow it
not
once, old chap.
Please,
No,
what?
for goodness sake, what's going on here? What's the meaning of this? What have you done, old chap?
Oh, Mr. Mayor, you need to sort your thoughts. Oh, you couldn't take all that weight.
What do you mean?
Quickly.
I'm going to train you. Get back here at once. We have
No.
some barricades. Go to the thing. I say.
What?
I'm going to sing once more the next. He says you know it's a fire fiend.
Ah.
Until then.
Oh no, Mr. Mayor said we'll never hear the end of this.